In a few days, when you vote for non-executive board members, you will notice my name, the longest one, Bruno Sánchez Andrade Nuño. And I want you to remember one thing when you vote, which is that I stand for the next phase of our movement. We have achieved a lot. We even have done it in the European Parliament. But what we want is not the race, it's a ticket to be on the official race, on the marathon. And we need to endure that time. We need experience, and that's what I stand for. I've been on boards for companies, NGOs, and governments, and I have experience in that regard. And I'm offering that. I have offered already my skills when I was head of the list for Spain. And our team achieved a lot. 50% growth in members in Spain, and 32,000 votes with 8,000 euros of budget. We have done a lot. I think we can continue in that next stage, and for that we need a very powerful board with experience, and that's what I'm offering. So in Sofia, when you vote, remember the longest name, Bruno Sánchez Andrade Nuño. Okay, so we've done the short 1-minute clip. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of more details of why I'm running for board member. Before I start, I want to recommend the book How Democracies Die from 2018. When you read it, they explain that democracies used to die suddenly, like a coup d'etat, but now it's more slowly, even using the tools of democracy itself, the institutions. Very much recommend that book. It's gonna give you a lot of energy and motivation to keep doing what we're doing with Volt Europa. That's exactly what we need. So the 3 things I want to focus on as a board member is the idea of constructive conflict, diversity, and the balance between innovation and pragmatism. Diversity is the easiest one. We need gender diversity, we need to work on that, but also diversity of urban, rural, north, south, east, west, ages, backgrounds. We really need to reflect the Europe that we want to represent. The second idea is the constructive conflict. We are a volunteer-run organization, mostly a volunteer-run organization, and we want to keep people motivated, and listening to everyone is very important. But we need to do it in a way that doesn't slow us down, that we are not too much in our own discussions. We need to hear each other and to have conflict and debates, but to keep moving forward. That's a very important idea we need to work on. The third idea is this balance between innovation and pragmatism. We've seen it when Damian got into the European Parliament. We had to decide whether to be independent or join a group. We chose to join a group, and I think it was the right decision, because even though being independent would be more pure toward ideals, if we want to really move forward the European vision, we need to do it in the system. So that idea of innovation versus pragmatism is going to be key to achieve our goals. And the last point I want to say, feel free to reach out with questions, is that why am I doing all of this? And the reason I'm doing this is because I've been working to try to understand how social breakthrough happens. I'm a scientist, and I'm very concerned, for example, with climate change. I work with the IPCC. I was one of the independent reviewers. And one thing I realized is that even though I had the PhD and papers and all that stuff, it was not that effective. And after the research phase, I went to the World Bank, I moved to Bhutan, and did all these things. And that's when I realized that data doesn't change the world. Policies don't change the world. People change the world. And if you want to change the world, of course you need data, of course you need policies, but you also need to understand the incentives of people. Their incentives, cultural, historical, religious, strategic, diplomatic incentives. That's at the core of everything I'm doing, including, hopefully, with the board of Volt Europa. So thank you, and see you in Sofia.